Okay, so hello men, women, children, and babies. Today we're gonna go through all this here. So we did a declutter of my house. We haven't finished it yet. I didn't get through the eyeshadow palettes. I'm telling y'all, I had filmed like 45 minutes of it. I was literally at the last huge tub I showed you in the first two videos, and YouTube decided I need to film more because they cut it off, and I was showing my feelings. And I had already shot like 2 other videos that day, and I gave y'all a bonus video Friday, so I was like, yeah, this is gonna have to suffice because I was not, no, it was not happening. But today I figured we'll start decluttering this stuff here because I'm waiting for somebody to show up at my house, and I don't want to be in the middle of filming a long video since y'all know we ain't got the camera yet. It's at the post office, but they only tried to drop it off once, and then it's left me a notice instead of drop it off 3 times like they were supposed to. So I got to go up there Monday and pick that up. So since I don't have it yet and I don't have all the stuff I need for it yet, that's why we doing it on the phone, and that's why I'm not filming the video I want to film, which is the story time about Ulta. But hopefully I'll be able to film that next after I get done with some of these declutters. The person will show up like they're supposed to, and I can get about my day and go about my business. Anyway, so we're going to start off with this palette. Y'all saw the video for this. I wasn't really feeling this that much. It's okay. It's just, as you can see, like, it gives me some subculture vibes, but like, I don't know. So we're gonna get rid of this because just I don't like it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now y'all know most of the ones sitting up here probably aren't gonna go anywhere because, you know, you saw my favorites, current favorite eyeshadow palettes video, and this was in it. So obviously, good sports, not going anywhere. I love how I'm putting my hand over it like it's really a mirror there. ColourPop don't play that. You ain't get no damn mirror. Anyway, so this one, yeah, I love this one. I still haven't filmed the look I wanted to film with this one because, like I told y'all, 5,738 other YouTubers had already filmed, and I was like, you bitches. So I'm not gonna. I probably won't film it. I might put it on the IGTV channel. Oh, and exciting news about that. So remember I told y'all so we keeping this. But anyway, so remember I told y'all when we get to 100 on Instagram, we're gonna have a giveaway. Well, we literally look at this, one person away from being 100 on Instagram, so I can do the giveaway I told y'all about. And when I was going through my declutter, I was like actually showing y'all some of the stuff that I was gonna be putting in it because I have a lot of stuff I hadn't even used yet that's still in good condition. But like I said, the video clocked out, so y'all gonna have to wait till next week for that, and hopefully it'll still beat 100 because mine's like fluctuates up and down a lot, so I don't know. Anyway, this is a Dream Street palette, and of course we're gonna keep that because y'all see this blue? Do y'all see this blue? Do y'all see this? Like, you see all this, right? That's why this palette get to stay just alone right there. Anyway, plus because it's ColourPop, and I love ColourPop. Next, the Zodiac one I have mixed feelings about. I think I've only used this like 2 or 3 times. Kathleen finally came through with a mirror, and it's like her 15th collab with ColourPop, so I don't know why it took so long. I guess Shayla showing her what time it was. Like, look, it need to be a mirror here is what helped this along. I don't know. Anyway, I used this maybe 2 times. I think I did 2 videos on Instagram, I think, or no, I did a video on Instagram, and I think I did 2 videos on YouTube. I don't know, whatever. This palette is okay. It's not all that, but I'm keeping it for now because I still haven't tried that blue shade in the color. What is it, the Pisces one or the Aquarius one? So believe it or not, I have not used the blues in this palette. I know, I'm just as shocked as you are. But we're going to keep it. Next, y'all already know what time it is. I done had about 3 of these palettes. I don't play when it comes to Shayla's palette. Shayla's palette is life. When I get rid of it, I'm going to be sad and heartbroken. Then I'm going to have to use my Urban Decay Born Run. Because, you know, that'll be the only one I had similar to this. Because I didn't buy the Beauty Bird one because I've never used Sigma's formula. And I wasn't about to shell out that kind of money. It might not be to my liking. And then the Sylvia Gani one, I'm debating on it because I loved... Sorry, Sylvia Gani. Let me get it right. I like Sylvia Gani, so I'm thinking about buying hers just because, even though it looks damn near identical to Shayla's palette here, just because I really like Sylvia, and I am actually one of her followers or whatever, a part of her S Club, but I don't know, I'm debating. I'm going to have to get it at a reasonable price since I already have like 2 other palettes that look exactly like it, but that doesn't mean I won't support her. It's just, it's going to take me longer to buy it because I already got, you know, like 15 palettes, sorry, not 15, but you know, like 2 to 3 palettes that like look just like it. But we're going to keep Shayla's, of course, because it's life and everyone should own it. And if you don't, it's on sale right now on ColourPop for their 48-hour sale on palettes that are 40% off. So you need to go grab it and have it in your life. Okay, like I said, y'all already know I'm keeping this one too. It's reminiscent of the Tropic palette, and I heard that palette was extremely difficult to work with, so I didn't even waste my coin. Thank you, Lily Living Life, for letting Sister Girl know what time it was, because I sure did not buy it after I saw her reviewing her, talking about how difficult the colors, especially that I would want to work with, which is obviously the bottom row of this palette. The blues and the greens and the purples, because if y'all haven't noticed, majority of my eye looks is greens, purples, blues, obviously, and like maybe it's like some reds every now and again. I'm trying to do less of those though, because the common woman be yelling at me about it because she said I do too much, but we're gonna keep this. A palette I'm actually kind of shocked I like, because I feel like there's a lot of neutralness going on in here and a lot of boring gold shades. This is Divine palette, but y'all know it still has some pops of color that I like. So, and I actually really like the formula of this one. And the crazy thing is, this year during the Sephora appreciation sale, I was gonna buy this palette, the real one, and then Bad Habit came up with this dupe, and I was just like, praise you, Jesus. Because this palette, this real one is $169, I'm told, and Sister Girl was not trying to bite the bullet on that. The most I'll do is like Pat McGrath prices, like $125. I can't, So we definitely going to hold on to this one and be glad we got it. So put these back up here since I'm keeping them. Now this one, I tried to film a video for y'all on. It's really nice to me. It gives me, you know, what is it? Urban Decay Naked Cherry vibes. But I was watching Sabrina. She actually says this is not really a dupe for it. She said it's like only like, I guess if I turn it that way, it's like 3 colors. And here that's a dupe for that and the rest aren't. She actually did a really informative video on it. And she was like, she got it. I think she said she still got a similar look. But it was only like a couple of colors that resonated with this palette that were similar to that. Now, I personally don't like the Naked Cherry formula from Urban Decay. So that's why I personally am not going to get it. Even though they was like trying to tempt me by giving me 750 extra points to buy it, which says to me this palette must not be selling that well. But Urban Decay has a lot of hit and miss things. Oh, also, if you all wanted to get the Urban Decay Elements palette, you need to go to belk.com over this weekend right now, because they got it on sale for like $26, and y'all know it was regular $52. So snag it while you can at a good price, and the shipping is free. You're welcome. Since I had did a video before trying to give y'all some coupon tips and nobody watched it. So I figured if I put in this one and y'all like to watch these colors, you'll actually listen to me. But we're going to go ahead and keep this one. Now these are face palettes, but these are face palettes I had in the bathroom that I used. I just wanted you all to know I have them, and I will most likely be keeping both of them, the Shade and Light palette. I'm not sure about, but this one, I'm definitely keeping my Be a Light palette. Yeah. Camera woman trying to hide out the paper. Look at it. Look at us. No, stop. No, but this is the Be a Light palette, and mine says Be Fearless. But yeah, so as you can see, I used this a bit. I really like this palette. It's really nice, and it does actually set your face really well. I find that Becca powders are really nice though, so I'm definitely gonna hold on to this. I got put on to this by what's that girl's name? Ellery here on YouTube. Funny story, Ellery's daughter Yoshi is actually related to one of my cousins, so I thought that was pretty cool when I found out she's related to Yoshi's grandma. Anyway, we got the Shade Light palette here. Oh yeah, obviously I said I was keeping that one. Now this one, I don't know, because Kat Von D been doing way too much lately. And I don't really contour that much anyway, so we probably gonna go ahead and get rid of this too, just because I don't really contour. And when I do, I like to use cream contour, just put like a powder bronzer on top. So this can go. Next, this Magnificent Eyes Electric Violet palette. This really let me down as far as color went, but I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't think it only cost me like $2 at the drugstore, because I coupon to get discounts on it. Like I said, y'all didn't watch the video, so you'll never know. But yeah, this cost me like, I think $1 and some change, and so did that other one at Walgreens, because they had a whole bunch of coupons going on and a really good deal. So I bought it. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be that great. I was hoping at least the shimmers would be halfway decent, so then that way I could just use those and incorporate them with the red palette. But it didn't work out, so this one can go. It's probably going to go to some cousins. I usually have a box like 3 times a year, because I declutter a lot, you guys. I'll declutter like every week, to be honest. But here I don't do it as often, because, you know, I figured people like to watch declutter videos. I should probably hold on to some stuff for that. We're going to go over here because there's a couple more palettes, and I'll just do everything that's on the top here right now. Okay, so y'all saw this in the video as well. This is the Mechanics highlighter duo, whatever. It's okay. It's not all that. I'll probably go ahead and get rid of it just because I didn't like the eyeshadow palette. I'm not really that fond of this either. Like, I don't know. This collection just was not it for me. The last 2 really big collections that they call it, still trying to charge $25 for, I wasn't feeling personally. I don't know how y'all felt, but I was like, in my feelings, like, did you forget who you are, NYX? Like, you NYX, you not, you know, like some medium tier brand where you can be charging that. Anyway, this is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, and I will be holding on to this. This is actually really nice. I like to lightly rub my finger in it and then like pat it underneath my eye, and then like brush it away with a brush or something like that. I do like a little bright bake type situation with it with that. You all seen me using the video. This is the color, you know, one banana, banana, I guess, or whatever. I'm keeping that. So now this ColourPop bronzer right here. I forgot the name of the color. I think it's Bits and Pieces. I'm pretty sure that's the one I have. It's a little too red for me, and I don't like that. So we're going to get rid of this because I'm just not feeling it. Then we have my Essence Satin Touch Blush in the color Satin Love. I will be keeping this because I love blush colors like this. It has a nice little, well, like it says, satin finish to it and a little bit of shimmer in it. And that's really nice to me. So, and it was greatly priced. And I think I got it when they had their 50% off sale on their personal website last year for Christmas. So I would definitely hold on to that. And then I got my La Rock blush in, what is this color? Climax. Cinematic. Sorry, I don't know why I was trying to say climax. My bad, y'all. Okay, so their blushes are actually really nice, and I'm not really a big fan of La Rock, but their blushes and their highlighters are really, really good. So I would definitely be keeping this. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I don't know who that was, but you know, there you go. And it just shows you how long ago I've made a ringtone, because that ringtone was old as hell. Anyway, we got this Makeup Forever. What kind of a dual matte powder in the color? I'm pretty sure it's cocoa, I believe. And they say this goes in out of stock, or like they stopped making it, and then they remake it or something like that. I don't know. But the Glam Twins is the reason I bought this. Along with Socialite Sandy, they were talking about how wonderful this is, but I personally am not that big a fan of it, so I'm gonna probably use it in my high-end video that we're about to do next after these declutter videos. But other than that, I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't really like it, so it just gets to stay for the video and then it has to go away. Okay, so this is super old. This is the Wet n Wild Moon Tears highlighter, the first big highlighter they had to come out with. As you can see, I have not even used it. I have a feeling it's gonna be too light and icy looking for my skin tone, but I was thinking maybe I can use it like as a body powder or whatever. Who is this? Hold on a second. Hello? Yes? Oh, we've been here like an hour. Yeah.
So, this is the stuff we're getting rid of. And this is the stuff we're keeping. Yeah. You know, this is like definitely too light, and we haven't used it yet. But soon and very soon.
What are you doing? Y'all, the camera woman over here just doing the most while I'm on the phone. Because I can't. Yeah, but so, I guess I'll go ahead and put this in the giveaway for you guys, since, you know, I'm not going to be using it. As you can see, like I said, it hasn't been peeled or anything, so it's not like I'm going to give you some used makeup. The seal has been, like, pulled or whatever, as you can see, but the product itself hasn't actually been used. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the giveaway. So I'll put this over here. Sorry about that. Of course, the person would call right when I'm trying to, you know, handle business after, you know, all of that. So, yeah, just great. Anyway, I got this banana setting powder by ColourPop. Yeah, it's banana. I hated this powder when I first used it. I still don't like this powder. I don't know. I guess I don't like the price point of it either, because it's like I feel like it's a small amount of powder, and then it's like kind of high for how much you get, and then I didn't like the powder anyway, so this can go along with that bronzer. I'm not feeling it. Okay, so the Soft X Revolution Extra Spice palette. As y'all know, I decluttered the first one. Wait, no, y'all don't know that. Never mind. So the first one y'all saw in the video, I was not feeling it. I did not like it at all. But yeah. So this is the second one. I'm trying to get a video to you all with this one in it, but I've been having the hardest time trying to get my hands on the Makeup Forever new foundation, because I want to do the foundation, this eyeshadow palette, and then see if they had any other new stuff for me to try out while I was, you know, in a Makeup Revolution mood. But I bought this like over, I think, like a month and a half ago or something, and I still haven't done a video because they haven't had my shade of the foundation, or when they did have it, I had already bought other things to review for y'all, and I'd rather just do those because y'all don't really like my low-end stuff that isn't ColourPop or Makeup Revolution, so I don't really worry about doing that. I might try some BH Cosmetics and see how we go with that, but yeah. Anyway, so I got the Zodiac palette here. This is the first one. I know they've come out with a second one since. I don't really like the colors in that one, and I'm not really a fan of like baked shadow, so I probably won't get it. But this is what the first one looks like. You know, it looks like that. It looks okay. A lot of people said it looks like the My Vida Loca palette by what's her face, Kat Von D. I'm not sure. I don't own that palette. But I don't like the fact that this palette's so big and giant. Some of the colors in it are okay. Like, they're not all that, but you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this too, though. Even though I've only used like, I think one time, maybe twice. I'm not really a big fan of this palette, so. Matter of fact, we'll put it in a we see pile, so it can go up here for now, and we'll see. Like, I'll use it tomorrow, and then that'll help me determine whether I should keep it or not. Okay, so here's where all the eyeshadow palettes are, and then all my collaboration eyeshadow palettes in this top drawer right here. But we're gonna start with this drawer right here. So yes, I do have snacks in here. I like raisinets, don't judge me. And then I got some Kind bars in here because this is where I have my stash of snacks. So that's where all my snacks are. Now let's get down to the real business. So I got this Butter London eye glaze and it was icing. This is the more mauve toned one. I don't want to really open it up because it's kind of messy, but I guess we will. See, it's kind of mauve-ish looking or whatever. I know it doesn't look like it on camera, but it's like a really mauvey, pinky, sparkly type situation. I'm going to go ahead and keep it for now because I really like the oil slick one that I have, so I figured I would like this one too. These Essence eyeshadow singles, You Better Mauve and Taupe Secret. So this is Taupe Secret and it's You Better Mauve. I'm probably going to get rid of these just because I don't really reach for singles that much, although I do like this one. As you can see, I used it way more than I used Taupe Secret. I think I've only swatched Taupe Secret once or twice. As you can see, it's kind of ashy, so I don't know what I was thinking buying this. I guess I thought it would be like a cool crease shade or something. But yeah, no, this is not the business. This is not the business. Although the formula is nice, I just don't see myself using these, so they can go. I got this ColourPop birthday eyeshadow called Birthday Wish, but I seem to have a problem with Super Shock shadows because I've had a few come to me busted like this. I'm gonna keep it though just because I like the different duochromes in it, but otherwise duochrome glitters in it. Otherwise I would get rid of it because I mean I rarely use these Super Shock shadows either. I have Bronze Taupe by Infallible, so I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. I like this color. I got it from CVS for a really good deal. As you can see, it has a stopper, but it's a weird like brownish taupey type color for when I want to do a quick boring look. I can rub that on the eye, put like bronzer in the crease, and then go on my life if I have to rush and be somewhere and look halfway presentable. So sometimes it's good to keep stuff like this, so that's why I'm gonna keep this color right here. These eye glitters. Okay, so I had bought these to because I liked the colors of them. I'm not really that big a fan of Dragon or what is it, Running Orbits, but I'm gonna keep them just because, you know, I like to have options on things like that. And sometimes I might, every once in a full moon, I might do like a boring look for y'all just because I know everybody doesn't want to be colorful like me all the time. But and of course, you know, I'm gonna keep all of these just because I'm about the colorful life. So although this one is a little bit difficult to work with, like I usually just put it on and then after it dries, and I put like a glitter topper shade on top, and then, you know, be good to go. So this one wasn't that difficult to work with. It was little, but not nearly as bad as the other two. And this one, y'all know nothing blue is leaving my collection, right? Okay, glad y'all know. Glad we had this talk. Okay, so I got all these weird eye stampers from Rimmel when they were like dirt cheap, and I had coupons for Rimmel. So I got the diamond one, I got the heart one, I got some moon, and I got some stars. I feel like it'd be cool when, you know, Halloween or something comes along, since I'm not that really good with eye looks. I figure I could, you know, maybe print some of those on my face, do a regular makeup look and like a semi-different eye, and then be cool. Okay, so I have this color Amethyst from CoverVex. I'm gonna keep that too. So most of the, as y'all can see, it's difficult for me to let go of eye products. The mascaras obviously are staying because it's like, you know, they're not really bothering anybody, and plus, you know, when you run out of mascara, you're gonna need some more, so I might as well just keep them, especially since I didn't open them and look at the wand, so they don't have the 6-month situation going on. I have, what is this? Oh, what is going on with this? Look at this liquid, and then all the, y'all see the liquid is right here, and then all the glitter is on that side. I don't know what's going on with this. This is the color Gamma Ray. Let's shake it and see if it's okay now. I'm kind of scared to put it on my eyes now, y'all, because see, look at that. I don't like the way that looks. Yeah, no, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this just because I don't like the way that looks. And also put this on my eye. No, I'm good. So, unfortunately, that has to go. But I have these two Makeup Forever Aqua XLs. And Sandra Deluxe is the reason I bought these. Because I saw her do a look with this orange one and this red one. I was like, yes, I need it. So, these are M70 and M72. I'm going to keep both of these. I actually have used these a couple of times. They are a little difficult to work with because they dry pretty quick, so keep that in mind if you want to like look into those. I have this another Essence eyeshadow. This is in Deep Sea Shimmer. This is actually one of my favorite single eyeshadows from Essence, because check out this. It's just this gorgeous, like, light shimmery blue. It's, like, good for a topper if you have, or you can put on your lower lash line if you just want to pop a color or something. So I think it's really pretty. I think they're on clearance now, too, on their website because they have to constantly move stuff out. So if you want to get it, you should probably go try to get it now. Okay, I have some singles from L'Oreal, and like when I need to do a quick dark smoky look, I usually reach for these three to put them on and just go. So I got, what is this? I have Matted Up, Madison Avenue, and Achromatic. So these are the three I'll use. As you can see, I have used them because they have been dug into. That one, this one, and let's see if I can get the third one open. This one. So I use these three when I need to make a really like quick grungy type dark look and go. So I use singles every now and again. Like I haven't used those in a while though, obviously. Then I have these two colors from Kat Von D, and yes, I am going to keep both of them even though she's a hot mess. But I've already paid for them, so like, you know, what's the point? With the contour set, it's like that's not really made for people my skin tone too much. So I didn't have a problem letting that go. But I love this color here, Electric Warrior. Like for me, this is so cool. And then of course, y'all know I had to buy the blue, Paranoia. So I believe it's what, yeah, Paranoid. I believe no, yeah, this is Paranoid because I always think about the green one. His name's Iggy, but yeah. So this one and this one I will be keeping. It's only a couple more things in the drawer. I have this cream liner in, what is it, Bad Blood. I figured this would be good for like a base when I put on a super dark like shadow. This could go underneath it and then put the shadow on top to make it really opaque. So I'm just trying that out one day. When? I don't know. But a lot of times, sometimes I forget like what's in these drawers because I usually just reach from the palette drawers and not necessarily the rest of the drawer. So I have to remind myself like you have other stuff. So I got these two primer potions. I have Sin and I have Caffeine. I'm gonna keep these just because I like to use primer potion. I mean, not primer, so I like to use eyeshadow primer, even though other people don't, because primer potion actually isn't one of my favorite things to use. I'd rather have like shadow insurance or something else. But since I have it, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it. I'm not, you know, gonna worry about it. Put some of the snacks back in here. These are just help. This is just supposed to help like clean up makeup when you make mistakes. So like when you want to make like a nice crisp wing and you mess up, you can just swoop it over the eye really quick or something like that. So that's why I have those. And then I have these two Becca palettes. This, I forgot the name of this one. I know this one is Air Skis. I forgot the name of this one though. What does it say? Oh, Ocean Jewels. So that's this one. It's really pretty. I've made a look with it once. It's nice. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. It's not like the eyeshadows are bad or anything. It's just, you know, I usually reach for face powders from Becca or highlighters, not necessarily, you know, like eyeshadows. And this palette, I'm debating on if I should keep this one or not just because it's just a whole bunch of boring shimmers. And y'all know how I feel about boring shimmers. I think I've only kept it because it was pretty. So I think I'm going to keep it some more because it's pretty. Why not? It's not like I have nearly as much makeup here as I do at my house as y'all saw, so keeping it here won't be that big a deal. Okay, next drawer. Now this is where all the palettes come in. So, okay. We got, okay, tell me if anybody else had this happen to their Kim K palette. Like, look at this. What is this random yellow situation going around this shadow? Because as you can see, this palette has not even been touched. I had bought an extra palette just in case I liked it a lot because I figured it would sell out quick because Mario was involved in it, but it didn't. Anyway, so it has this weird yellow thing around it. So I'm like, now I'm even scared to use it. So I'm trying to figure out what I should do with it. Because the one I have at home that I have used does not look like this. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that, Kim, but you should probably handle it. So that's just going to sit in limbo right now. This is the artist palette. This is copying off the Anastasia and Mario palette. I've used it, I think, maybe twice. It's okay. It's not all that, but I'm going to keep it just because I do kind of like the color selection. When I do, on occasion, have to wear boring eyeshadow, this is one of the ones I would use for, so. Okay, this is my dupe for the Anastasia Off Glam palette, which I ended up getting, as y'all saw in, like, the Black Friday, Cyber Monday haul or whatever. So we're going to probably do a dupe video on this one compared to the other one eventually. I figure it won't matter because, you know, this palette's been out for 500 years now. But still, like, when I finally get freed up of palettes and I can do it, I might do one. Or I might just put it on, you know, Instagram. Anyway. So I actually kind of do like this palette, though, because it has, like, kind of mauves in it, and there is some reds in it. So when I do boring looks, I try to do like mauve or red ones. I try not to do brown looks at all, just because I find them boring. It's like looking at my eyelid with the fancy decoration on it. It's like, it's already brown. It doesn't need any help. Anyway, this is the Aura palette. This is a dupe for the Prism palette. Now, mind you, I do have the real palettes along with the dupe palettes for the most part. The only one I don't have is the Makeup by Mario one for On the South of Beverly Hills. That's the only palette I don't have. But I really like this palette. As you can see, I have dug in it a lot here. The crazy thing is I hardly ever dig into my Prism palette, but I always find myself using this Bad Habit one. So I don't know if that means I like that one better, or it's just I have a better selection at home, so I don't reach for the real one as much. I don't know. I prefer Subculture though to that one, so I use, when I do reach for it at home, I usually do Subculture and Prism together. This is the All I See Is Magic palette. So this is the Holiday 2017 palette. So this is their last year holiday palette, and I just ordered their new holiday palette for this year because it's on sale for $14. Like I told y'all, get down to their website so you can get some good palettes on sale. Anyway, so I'm gonna compare the old one from last year, this one right here, to the new one. After that, I might get rid of this. I don't know, because as you can see, I hardly touch this palette because to me it's just a weird combination of colors. So I was like, I didn't know how to go about like making a look, and the way they did the looks, it was like only 2 or 3, and those are ones I could have came with on my own. So I was like, you're not really showing me why this palette is worth the $20 you asked for with no mirror. So I don't know. After I do the video comparing it, I don't know, I might get rid of it. So, but for now it gets to stay because the palette hasn't arrived yet. So I got 3 Juvia's Place palettes here. I have the Nubian, and I know y'all shocked because it's really dirty, but when I first started out, obviously I used the browns to be safe since I wasn't that experienced with eyeshadow. I didn't want to go out looking crazy, and I figured since my eyelid is brown and the eyeshadow look I'm doing is brown, maybe people won't notice this as jacked up as it is. So that's why I had this palette, and it is well loved because like for the first 3 months I had it, I just used this to practice. So that's why it looks like this. I actually like this one though, and when I do boring looks here, I'll either reach for this or the Arabesque one I just showed you all, or the Artiste one, or the I Think I Love You by ColourPop, which should be coming up pretty soon. Okay, so, oh yeah, I'm keeping that one. So the Saharan by Juvia's Place, I have not used this that much. It's not that it's a nice palette, because it is. It's just, I find a lot of times with Juvia's Place palettes, like with the color combinations they put in the palette, I have a hard time trying to, you know, decide what look I want to do with it exactly. So then I just be like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this palette? I don't know. I'll be confused. Like, what? Like with this color combination, it's just really difficult for me to come up with something. Like with this one, it wasn't as bad. But with some of them, I'm just like, what the hell do I do with this? Like with this one, I'd usually put like this, and maybe like that on the lid, or put that on the lid instead. But like other ones, I've had really hard time trying to come up with ideas. But I like the color combination in this palette, so we're gonna go ahead and keep it for now. Now this one, I bought this one based upon the fact that it was a dupe for the Holiday Palette by Natasha Denona last year. That second one she came out with, the one that ended up going on clearance because everybody, I guess, realized it looked exactly like Juvia's Place and just bought Juvia's Place. Because I think I only paid like $15 for this palette or something. And hers, she wanted like 50, and it was only 5 shades, and as you can see, this one has 9. So clearly this one's gonna win, at least in my opinion, because I like the formula of them just fine. But again, with this one, it was like, what looks do I come up with this? I have no idea. So I might actually end up getting rid of this one just because I'm like, I'm still looking at it now, like, what the hell combination do you come up with this? And I know y'all shocked because it has like 2 blues in it, but it's like, y'all know I'm a sucker for a palette with blue in it, so it's like I probably got like 10 other palettes. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and get rid of this because I'm just not, I don't know what the hell to do with it. Honestly, it can go. And I feel bad because I know Nicole or Renee Cutler like talks about how wonderful that palette is, but it's just like, it's not wonderful to me, Nicole. I'm sorry, it's not my vibe. Oh, I got the Give It To Me Straight palette, and as I told y'all, this is a dupe for the KKW Blossom palette she came out with, a classic Blossom. These colors look exactly similar to it, so it's like, don't even waste your money, just go ahead and buy this one. I actually like this palette, but I have, as you can see, I haven't used it that much just because I have so many other palettes. But I'm gonna keep it just because I really like it, and the quality of it's really good, so we're keeping that one. I have the Femme Rose palette by Carucci. I actually didn't like this palette that much though. As you can see, I only really dig into one shade in here. Out of all the shades in here, I just kind of stick to that one. I mean, I use a couple of the darker ones, obviously, to build that up and then put that on the lid. But I wasn't really that impressed with this palette. I'm gonna keep it just because I really like that shade, and you can't, I think you can still get this, but I already have it, so why declutter and then want that shade later, have to buy it again? We just can go ahead and keep it. But I wasn't that impressed, so that's why I didn't buy the next one she came out with. Not to mention the colors in it are extremely boring. Y'all know her putting that blue brown pigment is not gonna make me buy this whole chocolate brown eyeshadow palette. Like, no. Element of Surprise by ColourPop. Of course I'm keeping this. Like, look at this. Do you see they have all these like dual chromey like shades in here? This one. I think this has some dual chrome shades in it. So does this one. And then they have like a pop of pink. Like, this palette is pretty nice to me. I've used it like I think 2 or 3 times. So we're gonna hold on to it for now. Plus, it just seems like I like to collect ColourPop palettes. I know. Don't judge me. I have 2 of these. So this one here I have never used because I usually just use the one at my house. And when this palette came out, I was using that one. And I didn't have an extra one at the time. So now I'm kind of died down for the hype and don't really care about it anymore. I'm thinking about getting rid of it. So this might go to some cousins too. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this because I don't ever really use it. So it can go. Okay, this is the I Think I Love You palette I was talking about. This is my favorite, like, neutral palette when it comes to, like, drugstore S-type palettes besides the ones that I got from Bad Habit. I really like this one. I have never used it here, though, because I already have some other ones I used to. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one, too. As you can see, it's never been used. I just don't have the box for it. So if y'all want me to put these 2 in the giveaway just because I've never used them, just say so, and I'll gladly throw them in there. But I don't use it, so we're going to get rid of that one, too. Okay, so I have my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in Plum. This one is a lot reminiscent of this Give It To Me Straight. And I think that's why I don't really use the Give It To Me Straight that much either. Because this one has some of the colors in it. And I like the shadow formulation on this too. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it though. Because I don't really own that many Kat Von D eyeshadows. I think I own like those 3. And then I think I have like a couple more at home. And it's another one of those little small palettes like that. Anyway, this is the Rosé in the Air palette by Wet n Wild. I like this palette. And the crazy thing is I don't like Modern Renaissance. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Modern Renaissance. But I'll gladly use this one over the Modern Renaissance. I don't know. I'm weird like that when it comes to some palettes. Like, and it seems like it's only like that with Anastasia. But I do not like Modern Renaissance at all. But I like this one and I will be keeping it. I actually got rid of my Modern Renaissance and I'm giving it to my friend Diypansy here on YouTube. If you are not subscribed, you need to check out Diypansy. She is awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I got Peanut Butter and Jelly palette by Too Faced. I really like this palette. I know it's just a pop of purple palette as opposed to a, you know, pop of blue palette. But I like it. I really love this jelly shade right here. Like, it gives me life. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. And then we're going to put all this crap back in here and move on to this next drawer. All right. So, shouldn't take that long to... Wait, no. This wasn't at the bottom. This was at the top. One thing is difficult. Okay, there we go. So, okay. So, next eyeshadow palette drawer. Now, this one, I'm hoping I can get rid of a little bit more because I feel like I've been doing really bad. Anyway, so this is the Spice Edition palette, and I love this palette. Like, this palette is wonderful, you guys. Like, I like this better than I like the actual one that's duping for it, because this is obviously a dupe for the Naked Heat palette. But like I told you, I don't like the Naked formula. I found that out early, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one and getting rid of some other stuff. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one. So I have this Tarte Energy Noir palette. I got this like last year during the holidays before Tarte had pissed everybody off with their Shape Tape foundation. So it's a cool tone purple palette, which is rare, but I'm about to get the Bobbi Brown one that Makeup Struggles was talking about, because it's on sale on Sephora's website for $29, and I have like $15 worth of what do you call it, gift cards. So all I have to do is pay like $15 for it, and I don't own any Bobbi Brown shadows, so it'll be a treat to try some Bobbi Brown shadows. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go just because I'm about to buy the Bobbi Brown one. And if you want a review on it, I will gladly do so. Now, I know I was just talking about how I don't like the Naked formula, but I have this Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette. I told you I have a love-hate relationship with Urban Decay, because it's like when I was in high school, I used to go in Ulta and see all this stuff and think it was so cool. But it's like actually trying their stuff, I have not liked a lot of it. I think it's only 2 Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes that I like out of like all the eyeshadow palettes they have, which to me says a lot. But anyway, I keep this one because I don't really have a whole lot of smoky eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it for now just because I don't have a lot. And they do blend nice and all that. It's just, as other formulas that I like, that I prefer. But since I don't have anything really smoky over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it for now. That's the only reason it gets to stay, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about Urban Decay. No. Anyway, so I got the Venus palette. And I used to have the Venus XL, but then I realized that, like, I only used mainly the colors that were in this one. So the ones in the Venus XL, I was using those same exact colors. So I was like, I might as well get rid of that one and just keep this one. Because I was going to sell this one, keep my Venus XL, but I was like, no. So I ended up selling my Venus XL on Vinted or Poshmark, one of those. No, not Vinted, sorry, Poshmark or Mercari, and just end up holding on to my original, which is fine because I hardly ever use this one either, but I like the color selection in it. I want to have it if I do decide to use it. Okay, so next we're keeping the Supernova palette by Bad Habit. Is a dupe for the Lila palette, and as you can see, mine took a hit. I dug into it by accident. I don't know how I did that, but I like the color selection in this, and I'm not gonna buy the name brand expensive one, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this just because, like, I'm not about to spend $129. I don't like it that much. Next I have the Aphrodite Bad Habit eyeshadow palette. This is a dupe for the original rose gold textured palette by Huda. I've never used, I used this in my very first video, y'all, and that was like 6 months ago. So I used this one, and I mixed it with the Athena palette, which is a dupe for the Desert Dust one. And as you can see, I got setting powder in this one. I use this one way more than I use the rose gold one, if you can't tell. But I like to use them together in conjunction to make this one particular eye look. But now looking at it, I'm like, do I really like these that much? I don't know. I mean, my only thing with Bad Habit is because they keep going up on their prices now. I'm like, I feel like whichever palettes I already have from them, I should go ahead and keep, because they keep going up on their prices. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to these just because, like, even though, you know, it's only like $2 or $3 here or there, if I already own it, there's no point of getting rid of it and then regretting it and trying to go up, buy it later, and they've gone up by $5 or $10. That's the only thing I'm not liking about them. I feel like they keep going up and I'm not feeling it. The same thing with Face Candy. This is the Vice palette. This is supposed to be a dupe for the call it girl, the Kylie purple palette. This was actually pretty good quality for Face Candy because their quality is not nearly as good as Bad Habits. That's why I don't understand how they going up on price either. But apparently a lot of people must like it, or else, you know, they wouldn't be able to go up. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. I'm going ahead and get rid of this because it's not that great of quality. And like I said, I'm about to buy that purple palette from Bobbi Brown, so last thing I need is that. Okay, so I got this melt rust stack, and it's not melt rust stack. I got the melt what they call it, gun metal, sorry. Okay, so I think it's cool that it does this, but like the one at the bottom is like crushed really bad, so that's why I'm like turning it gently like I am. As y'all can see, it got crushed. It lost the battle, but it won the war because it's still alive. So I'm going to keep this just because their eyeshadow quality is really good and I like it. Then I have this little palette made to sparkle by Essence. This was from their palette from last year, and I literally just keep it just for this shade right here because it's the look I want to do that I saw Desi Perkins do with the molten molten gold liquid shadow by Stila, and then she had like a color like this in her inner corner, and I wasn't about to buy the Kat Von D palette with the highlights in it for $32 just for that one shade. And I lucked up and found this Essence website, so I'm keeping it for that reason alone. After that, I might get rid of it. I don't know. It's such a cheap palette and you can't get it anymore. I'll probably hold on to it. But these are just a couple of what do you call these palettes? Magnetic palettes, yeah. So I got this as a 100-point perk. This is from Makeup Forever, their new formula. These two are Anastasia. I believe these two are ColourPop. I know that's Maybelline, and this is Wet n Wild. Of course, y'all know I couldn't let go of Blue Brown Pigment. I don't really like hardly any shadows in here, though. I think the only one I like is these three. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. That one's okay. And of course I love that one because the Wet n Wild shimmer formula was on point back in the day. I don't know what happened with their shimmers now. Their new Comfort Zone is a tragedy and I hate it. Anyway, so I mean, I'm gonna keep this palette just because I feel like it'd be weird just giving random singles to people, but I'm not a fan of half the things in there, as I just said. So I got another one, and then this one I actually like. These are just about everything in here is ColourPop. I think only 1 or 2 of them is Anastasia Beverly Hills singles I found at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So I would keep this one because I like the layout and setup of this one. I'm not gonna go into the names of all the colors, whatever. If you wanna know the name of one, I guess I can like mention it later. But this video is probably already like 30-45 minutes long because I have so much damn eyeshadow and I'm trying to explain every single one to like, we're not gonna do all that. We're just gonna finish up these eyeshadows here and then we're gonna go ahead and take a break. But I wanted to start off with eyeshadows here just because I didn't give y'all eyeshadows in the last one, so I figured this time it would be the first one. Anyway, this is an old palette, y'all. Like, this is the J Glow by Jackie Eyelid palette by Elf. So y'all know this old. Jackie ain't did like no drugstore affordable anything in how long? Is that Miss Rose? Oh, okay. Anyway, so this is the eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I haven't used mine. I actually looked up and found this at TJ Maxx. So I want to do a video with it, but I'm scared, you know, my eyeballs gonna fall out if I do, since Jackie made this so long ago, so I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. My company's here, so I need to wrap this up quick. I know we're gonna keep this just for memory's sake, sorry. Now this one I do not like. Now I love Desi to death, but like, what would y'all think with this palette? No, I hate how you have to put the shimmers on with this, where you have to use your finger and all that foolishness. So this gonna go just because of that. I was trying to hold on to it for sentimental purposes, but they got the palette that I actually want, so this gonna go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. We got the It's My Ray Ray palette by BH Cosmetics, and I have used this, honey. Like, when y'all see these shadows, well, they don't look that bad, but compared to my other palettes, I feel like you can see the dents in some of them. I love It's My Ray Ray. She is just awesome. She is so nice and sweet. Like, whenever I comment on her picture, she... Okay. Sorry. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on my way. Bye.
This is such a nice palette.
Yes, I like this palette, and we're gonna keep it. Yes, my company's here, so we're gonna wrap this up real quick. So Kathleen Lights, we're gonna keep her just for sentimental reasons. I like Kathleen, but next time just keep saying the N-word with your black friends. It's cool with you saying it, and your Hispanic friends that you normally say with it. Don't say it with the general public. This Persona Cosmetics palette, obviously we're gonna keep it. We love Persona to death around here. She actually commented on my pictures when I had bought her new palettes, and we're gonna film that video after we film the storytelling about Ulta. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that. Love her, and I'm gonna do a video with this too later on. Carli Bybel, I have to keep this because they don't even make it anymore, and I love Carli Bybel. I had her first one. I hit pan on it, as y'all saw in my other video, so I gotta keep this. Kylie, we can get rid of her. I used this a couple of times. I like this shade and a couple other shades, but I haven't reached for it, which means it needs to go. Okay, bye. And the last one is Jaclyn Hill. Now, this is the Jaclyn Hill I can fuck with. I can rock with. This Jaclyn Hill palette is like the other ones are total shit, and, you know, they need to go somewhere. So I'm going to keep this. Okay, y'all, I got to go because I got company downstairs, but I hope you enjoyed this video. We will see you next time, and this is all the crap we're getting rid of, and I got to go for now. Bye.